Ben, you're live in the heart of it all. The state motto for Ohio, Columbus, Ohio. How's the scene at The Ohio State University?
Oh, it's just so awesome. I mean, the crowd's really cool. The city's just amazing and alive, and it's a lot different than Penn State last year. And it's a good vibe here in Columbus, Ohio.
We'll talk about Barton, Long Beach State, and that coming up. But you served your mission in Columbus. What's it like to be back?
Yeah, it's honestly, super humbling and like emotional almost is just to be back here and to be in the presence of close friends and family and people that I got to teach and interact with. And even my mission president came in last night to watch the game. So it feels kind of like being at home in Provo just because I got to spend so much time here. But it's awesome to like find the support and to be in front of people that I got to serve and care so much about. It's awesome.
You're still in game mode because it's game week, but is this a more emotional week because you've said you're going pro after this? Is this a more emotional week this week?
I really think so. I've noticed just some maybe foreign things in my mind and body, and just in terms of reality of it all setting in that 4 more days and I'm not a Cougar anymore. I'm an alumni, but I just have nothing but gratitude for my experience here and trying to wrap my mind around, my role on this team and other things like that. Just trying to go out with the best attitude and, best mindset to prepare for the future, for sure.
Well, your role on the team yesterday was a significant one. You had a career-high 5 aces yesterday, 4 of those over a 6-serve span. What was happening in your head during that streak specifically when you couldn't miss?
Honestly, serving for the past year and a half has just been such a mental thing for me. I think kind of just the pressure of not even serving, just the whole, dynamic of the volleyball team and what I was feeling. It kind of let serving kind of take all that pressure. So I wasn't doing what I thought I could do. This year, serving has progressively gotten a lot better. And I think just toward the end of the season, especially, I've mentally just kind of wrapped my head around, everything. And I feel confident and I feel good. And I feel like I'm getting, back to where I was strength-wise and in my mental health. And so I feel like I'm myself again. So I think if anything, what's going through my head is I am me again, and that's a confident person. So, yeah.
You sweep Barton. You play Long Beach State tomorrow night. What's the schedule like today as you guys prepare for that match?
Yeah, we're headed to practice currently right now. I'm tucked in a corner on a bus to talk to you Goonies.
Who's by you right now?
Mickey Yafriyanen.
Wait, yell at him. Num 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 num.
Yum, 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 yum. We call him our precious dove.
Price Jarman always does that to me. Okay. Hey, Mickey. Num 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 num.
Yum, 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 yum. Yeah. He's our beautiful white dove. Mickey. He's so pure. So we just have practice today, and then we just have our NCAA banquet tonight. And other than that, we get some downtime to recover our bodies, and some of us get to talk to you guys.
Yeah, basically the highlight of your day. You kind of start up high and then go down, I think.
Yeah,
right?
the lucky Ben Patch joining BYU Sports Nation. We're so happy that we can grace you with our presence over the Deseret First Credit Union hotline. Long Beach State up. Long Beach State up next. You two teams know each other very well. What kind of an atmosphere and
we're basically dating?
Yeah, right. You know each other that well. What do you anticipate in the match and another match with the 49ers on Thursday?
Just some good volleyball. I think both of us, because we have so much history and, past even the last few years, just decades of volleyball, our two programs have just kind of combated each other and whatnot. So I think a lot of us are really excited. Not a lot of us. All of us are really excited just to get to play them again and regardless of what happens, we feel prepared, and we're just stoked because they're a good volleyball team, and we enjoy good high-level volleyball. So it'll be a fun one for sure.
I think that whoever wins is quickly going to break up with the other after the match tomorrow.
And it won't be mutual.
Yeah, it will not be mutual. Yeah.
You played 2 matches with them in Provo. The first night, BYU won in 5 by 2, so the closest possible match played in extras.
Right.
And then the next night, they swept you. So what do you expect to be different, if anything at all, in this third matchup?
Yeah, I think a lot of it is just mental preparation. I think the second night, I try not to be in the past, but I wasn't playing that game, and just perspective-wise, I think Long Beach really mentally prepared, and they came in just very, very sharp, and I think we kind of put it all in the first night, which was big for us, but I think that's something that we need to do, starting right now, is just mentally really grasp what's happening tomorrow and execute, the game plan, just very, very directly. So, yeah, I think it's just all about mental preparation for us.
Could you be the difference?
I think anyone can. It just is the right energy in the right moments, and just the right vibe on the court. So if it's not me, if it's someone else, I think anyone can contribute, and anyone on this team can make the day or save the day for sure.
Jarom Jordan is going to make his way to join you in Columbus, Ohio for the match against Long Beach State. What kind of an impact do you think Jarom will have in Columbus?
Oh, my gosh. Well, depending on where he gets his haircut, if he shows up with a good haircut or not, that could be the big difference, to be quite honest.
Who cuts my hair. It's the same person who cuts your hair.
It is the same person that cuts my hair. Yeah, no, Jarom is, our eye candy. So if he's here, we,
oh my goodness,
we're in good hands.
No one has ever said that in the history of the planet. That's amazing.
No, I can't believe that. Really, no one has ever said that. That's so crazy.
No one's ever said those specific words. Let's clip that off and play it forever. How does coming off the bench change things for you physically, mentally, emotionally in a match?
Yeah. I mean, it's a role that I've never really been in. So it's different. It's for sure humbling, and I'm still wrapping my head around it and understanding it. But I just am trying to be prepared, and I am just, I think I'm the type of person in my head that's if I'm going to be on the court or off the court, I'm just going to have the same mindset of I'm going to give it the best that I can at any moment. So, yeah, I'm just trying to stick to that mental focus and try my best.
You have clearly entered veteran status, and we're talking with Ben Patch of BYU men's volleyball. This is your third NCAA tournament. What can you share about playing at this level with guys on your team that don't have as much high-level experience like this?
I think confidence is key. This whole tournament and this whole level of volleyball, it is the team that has the most confidence and just drive, and kind of skill sometimes takes a back seat, because in big moments it's not the team that's the best volleyball team. It's the one that's just going to outwork the other team across the net. So if we have confidence just to give it our all and to lay out on the court, I think that's what matters in the big moments.
Do you wish Sean Olmstead had a mustache right now?
Honestly, no.
Speaking of not eye candy?
Yeah. Speaking of not eye candy, a muskrat on top of lip is not the best.
But it took the women's team to the national title match. That was amazing.
That is true. That is true.
Ben, you've been dealing with a groin injury, and it's obviously been frustrating for you to have to watch for a good deal of the season. But how has this situation helped you as a volleyball player and as a competitor?
Yeah, that's a great question. I never would have expected this injury and the amount of time it took to get back. So to be honest, it's been very humbling just to try to stick it through and make it through this year, and not get frustrated with myself, with coaches, with teammates, and just try to be trying to be my positive self. But I think I've just learned that honestly, anything can happen in athletics. I could be really hurt one day, and it could ruin my whole volleyball career. So I think it's just really important for me to realize that this isn't a forever thing, and I just need to be humble and take care of my body and have other avenues open for me if things don't go my way.
It's been 13 years since BYU won a volleyball national championship on the men's side. BYU's been to a bunch of Final Fours. You've played in 2 national championship games. There are 2 games to the title, Long Beach State and then the national championship game potentially. If we chat Saturday night and BYU won the national title, what did you guys do?
Yeah, I think actually what we will do is just work together. We are a team that is really close. We're a fun group of guys that really do love each other. Subjective from our coaches, we're just really, really close. And I think this whole weekend will be telling because it's telling of our character and love for each other, because we really do want to work hard for each other. We really want to put it all out on the court for each other. So that's what I think I'll be saying.
Ben, we appreciate your time, and
I want to have this conversation Saturday night on the court with you.
Cool.
And of course, your good nature, and a shout out to your hair as well, man.
Yeah, hopefully you had a fresh, fresh cut, fresh, paste on there or whatever.
Color.
So it's bright white.
Thanks for putting up with Jerem, man.
Oh, it's not over. I'm headed your way, man.
4 more days. 4 more days. I keep telling myself that.
We're sending you some BYU Sports Nation karma with Jerem and through this conversation. Thanks, Ben.